Can you see me? Do I exist? Home again, juggity juggity jug. What? I can see my own cells. Sacramento, California. Home again, juggity juggity jug. Eureka! The secret at last! Sunday, nitro burning funny cars. Home again, juggity juggity jug. What's my name? Why don't you tell me my name? Gone, the greatest mind of a generation, thrown down the Gazaman Platz. Home again, juggity juggity jug. Sunday. Top of the world, ma! The world is ours, Josephine! Sunday, nitro burning funny cars! They must never know. No one must ever tell them. What's my name? Why don't you tell me my name? These molides do not compute. Sunday, nitro burning funny cars.
And some justice.
greatest mind of a generation, thrown down the Gazamenplatz. Gone, the greatest mind of a generation, thrown down the Gazamenplatz. Top of the world, ma! Top of the world, ma! Eureka! The secret at last! These molides do not compute. Eureka! The secret at last! Sunday, 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 nitro burning funny cars! These molides do not compute. Eureka! The secret at last! The world is ours, Josephine! The world is ours, Josephine! I Swivis Cuff Schmiddle to. Can you see me? Do I exist? Home again, jug. And 11. The square of the hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its eye. What's my name? Why don't you tell me my name? They must never know. No one must ever tell them. The square of the hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its eye. Top of the world, ma! What's my name? Why don't you tell me my name? Gone, the greatest mind.
Did you handle right?
am a human just like you. I swivish cuff schmiddle toot. What's my name? Why don't you tell me my name?
I'm done.
Do you know where you are going to? Do you like the things that wife is showing you? World is ours, Josephine! They must never know. No one must ever tell them. Sunday, 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 nitro burning funny cars! So much, you have been the most gracious of hosts. Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts. Do I exist? 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 11, Sacramento, California. Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts. Do you know where you are going to? Do you like the things that wife is showing you? Lives do not compute. the secret at West. Home again, juggity jug. Hippopotamus is 3 times the length of its eye. Sacramento, California. Sacramento, California. Traitors! Traitors, all of you! Sunday nitro burning funny cars. They must never know. No one must ever tell them. Do you like the things that wife is showing you? Traitors! Traitors, all of you! Three times the length of it. The world is ours, Josephine! Top of the world, ma! I can see my own cells. Traitors! Traitors, all of you! Traitors! Traitors, all of you! Top of the world, ma! Do you know where you are going to? Do you like the things that wife is doing?
Not a problem. Knock yourselves out.
Why don't you tell me my name? Eureka! The secret at last! I can see my own self. Sunday, thanks for burning funny cars. One, 3, 5, 11, 11, and 11. Home again, juggity juggity jug.
That's over.
What was all that noise? Did you just have a shootout in apartment 3? Actually, don't answer that. Just tell me what Irv is doing in there. Well, I'm not paying you one Colorado penny until you can tell me for sure. Must be some kind of evidence in there. If I'm gonna evict a tenant for misconduct, I need all the proof I can get. This place attracts all the crazies. So, what'd you find in apartment 3? Was he making bombs like I said? Weirder how? Yeah, you were right. That's weirder than making bombs. Can I at least go in and clean up? Fine, I'll wait. Just once, I'd love to get a nice, normal tenant. If he wasn't in his apartment, then he's probably at the bookshop in Market Square. Look for a skinny guy, always wearing a lab coat. Let me know what happens.
Hey, did you ask your wife about your concerns about her ability?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, come on, man. You can't leave me wondering.
It was
Old security drone.
Hi.
Its timing belt broke,
Do
so
you
it,
have any books on cloning? I guess. Who are you? I'm Irv. What do you want? Oh no! Did you kill them? Oh, poor clones. Yeah, they weren't as human as I wanted them to be. I screwed up the formula somehow. Well, I guess I'm kinda afraid to make friends the normal way, so I made them an abnormal way. Only I didn't do it very well. When they came out of the chamber, there was something wrong with them. They were really stupid and really, really crazy. And they just got crazier day by day. If I hadn't run out of the apartment today, they would have killed me. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father. Please don't tell the marshals, but I'm one of his clones. Unfortunately, I'm 4th generation, at least. So I'm not as smart as the original. Smart enough to use Dr. Finster's notes to get the cloning machine working again, but not smart enough to make good quality clones. I can't even make one as good as myself, and I'm not that good. Bits of me don't work very well at all. Oh, Dr. Finster was a genius. He's the only person in the world to have mastered the cloning of humans. He may have become a little paranoid at the end, but that doesn't lessen any of the good he gave to the world. Until he decided all humans had to die. He was a real humanitarian. The original? No, not anymore, but I guess, in a way, as long as I'm alive, he is too, because I'm him, aren't I? I'm him, but not the part of him that wanted to wipe out the entire human race, right? Yeah? I wasn't suggesting, no. You know the whole nature versus nurture debate? How some things are genetic and some things you learn? Well, that killing everybody part of him, that was nurture. He wasn't born that way, and neither am I swear. You believe me, don't you? It's true. I'm not. I'm totally not. So, you're not gonna arrest me? You're gonna let me be a real scientist? This is the best! I'm so grateful! I'll do good work for you, I promise. Thank you so much!
Any word on the loony in number 3 yet, Rangers? About time. Gonna take me a week to clean up that mess. What was his deal, anyway? Serves me right for asking, I guess. Well, thanks anyway. Here's a little something for getting him out. Oh, my sciatica.
Be seeing you, Rosie.
Rangers. This is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid, but these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like roughing people up. I'm sure they could use my help.
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs! Weston family confirmed dead!
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn. You're gone faster. Free cremation so your family stays in.
Nice to see the city back to life, huh?
Yeah, people are shopping, building.
Tell me it ain't true, Rangers. You worked out some kind of shady deal with Brygo? Bullshit. McTavish took the fall for his boss. Ain't no way Brygo isn't balls deep in this mess, no matter what he says. And what about the part where you killed that fat-ass Lipinski? He knew you'd let Brygo off the hook, didn't he? Probably tried to stop you, so you shot him dead. No. It was Brygo or him, and you took the wrong side. I thought I was pretty clear about how all this was supposed to go down. Real clear.
Easy now, Daisy. The Patriarch's invested a lot in these folks. You don't want to...
Shut your hole, Quan. Don't make me ask you where you were when they shot Lipinski. Might have been an idiot, but he was still a marshal. We're done here. I'll find some other way to take down your pal Brygo, and it won't include you. You know where to find the door. What do you want, Rangers? Don't you have any place else to be? What's on your mind? That's good old-fashioned Colorado justice. We slap lawbreakers into the pillories, strip 'em down, and let the cold do its work. You can't go easy on traitors and criminals, not in a place like this, not with the Wasteland right outside the walls. Only thing keeping us civilized is the law, and folks need to see what happens to people who break it. Best damn outfit in the city. We're independent and tough as hell. Only person we answer to is the Patriarch. No offense to the 100 families, but they're not welcome in the marshals. My boys and girls are ordinary folks who had to struggle for what they've got. That's the way I like it. Rangers, I've got better things to do than chat about my glory days, especially with folks who shot some of my marshals. Now, do you need something important or not? All right. What have you got for me? Not you, if that's what you're asking. My marshals won't ever kiss the Ranger Star. Not after you shot their brothers in Little Vegas. You know where to find the door.
Shootout in Little Vegas! Off-duty marshals slain!
I'm thinking of joining the next supply run. Seriously. See how some of my experiments will hold up in the field.
That crew'd be lucky to have you.
What now? Now I can. Sure. Okay. You're good. Good luck.
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please. You ever hear of car gardens?
You mean where they grow these fine automobiles for our personal use?
Don't get cute.
Sorry.
Anyway, I didn't know they existed until my pa told me to
Back
go
from the
down to
dead
this old
and
man's
better than
farm.
ever.
He said he had a few cars we could take. What we didn't expect was 50 VWs in his garden, hanging around like shrubbery in a rich man's home. Damn waste of some good cars, but...
When it gave up the ghost in the plains, he salvaged what he could, turned it into this monster you see before you. All because he couldn't bear to be separated from his machine. That's dedication for you.
Also to get out of the plains. Y'all forgot that part.
Feeling better by the minute. You saved my life.
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please. Where? What's going on? Did you patch me up? Car gardens.
You mean where they grow these fine automobiles for our personal use?
Don't get cute.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Would have bled to death
Anyway.
without you.
I didn't know they existed until my pa told me to go down to this old man's farm. He said he had a few cars we could take. What we didn't expect was 50 VWs in his garden, hanging around like shrubbery in a rich man's home. Damn waste of some good cars, but...
What about you? You got any stories for us?
I've got them by the dozen. But you two idiots just keep talking and talking. So I figured that maybe they're not interested in how my parents made themselves
It still
a sled
hurts,
team
but
with robots.
way less than it did.
Aw, come on!
Thank
Don't
you.
be like that!
Talk's cheap. Give me your coffee ration for next week, and I'll consider it.
What now? Good. Thank you. One sec, though. I know I've asked a lot of you, and I'm grateful for what you've already done. But I need one more favor. You see this girl? She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep constant watch on her, and I need cleaner, safer facilities to do it. If you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. I just need to save her. What do you say? Thank you. Thank you. You've saved her life. And mine. Need anything before I get my stuff together? Of course. Let's have a look. Good luck.
Practically speaking, sure. Ain't no reason a good mechanic can't make talking cars out of dead robots.
They hear a butt in there somewhere.
You heard right. I wouldn't do it. Not unless the robot in question asked me themselves. Because it's just cruelty otherwise.
You ever notice that the statue's eyes follow you wherever you go?
Nope. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Always watching when I'm shopping.
Are you okay?
Tension between Rangers and Marshals. Will there be blood? Find out here.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas!
Come in, Team November, Ranger HQ here. A squad of BAMFs rolled up to Ranger HQ, rough mercenary types. Their leader goes by Gary Wolf, claims to be an ex-Ranger. Says he has news for you about your old enemy. Seems like the cutthroat take no prisoner type. Over. Badass motherfuckers. That's a negative. Some hurt feelings and broken pottery maybe, but they appear to be friendlies. No idea. Your guess is as good as mine. We'll be here. Over and out.
Welcome to the right side of the tracks.
So they killed the Wessons, the Schulers, the Jacksons, Sophia Gutierrez too, and her kids. The Patriarch said the Dorseys were dead. He was either lying or incompetent. Which is it? A lot of people have been asking the same thing.
They let anyone into the Heights these days.
I wish they'd get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long as you need.
I know. And I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers now. We mean to see justice done for my family.
Is that so, Rangers? As long as no harm comes to her, you'll hear no objections from me. If I was a gunfighter, I'd go after the men who murdered my sister too. But that's not why I asked you here. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. First, however, you need to know the truth about this city. Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the Marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating, and that is why I've called you. The Plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the Eastern gangs, people started settling out there, thinking it was safe. Now the gangs have returned, and all the homesteaders are fleeing back to Colorado Springs. Not at all. You will be well rewarded, and not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage. and I can get them to provide you with the mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything. Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs. When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away. Thank you for agreeing to help. You are doing Colorado Springs a great service. Goodbye, and good luck.
May the deluge spare you, my child.
I can't believe I'm stuck with this secret.
I used to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them. I'd know this drone anywhere. It was my father's favorite. Must have been damaged when the Dorseys raided our house.
You're not supposed to touch that. It belonged to the Wessons. I've got orders to keep everyone away. Ongoing investigation or something. How should I know? Now please, step back.
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
Wait, what? No, that won't be necessary, please. I'm already on Daisy's shit list. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. Hey, look at him go.
Poor Lucia.
Objective complete. Current location located earlier.
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled the place. Now, they do not. Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
Let's get it together! Let's get it together!
Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around too. Animals. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone. My house was the first place the Dorseys went. Probably walked right in through the front door, stole my parents and little brother away, and then took out their anger on the house. No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing.
Hey, boss.
Did you hear what happened in Aspen? All those people taken hostage?
If it's really Vic who has them, they're all as good as dead.
Don't say that to Miriam Knox. Her husband was there, poor woman.
Someday I'm gonna live like this. Someday.
You're clear for public areas only.
Let's keep walking.
No trespassing.
Watch your step, Rangers.
Did Rangers seal a deal with the Vegas mob? Rygo says no comment. Shootout in Little Vegas. Off-duty marshals slain.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second, you crap. You ever notice that the statue's eyes follow you wherever you go?
Nope. That's kind of...
Yeah.
Scram.